Okay, so a quick video today about keyword transformations, the part that we all love of the reading and use of English section of all of the Cambridge exams, but I'm focusing on C2 because my audience are bloody geniuses. So let's just get straight into it. I think I'm going to have a look at just 2 exercises today, and that's enough for you. That'll do, pig. Eh? So let's have a look then. Let's get straight into it. I have not checked the answers, I can promise you that. And I think that will become very evident as the exercise drags on. Let's go. Number 1, I could only afford that house because of the loan you gave me. So, you know, if you hadn't given me that loan, I'd be living, well, in a different house probably. Anyway, had lent money, I wouldn't have been able to afford the house. Yeah, okay, so what we've got here is another way of saying if you hadn't lent me the money. It's a more formal, slightly more formal way of saying it, and very strange word order here. Had you not lent me the money, remember, between 3 and 8 words in total, and you can't change the word they gave you. Had you not lent me the money, I wouldn't have been able to afford the house. Yeah, I don't think there's any problems there. Pretty difficult one to start with, just because that structure's not very well known, like a formal negative conditional, whatever. Anyway, you don't have to come and see the new house if you don't wish. You don't have to. Obligation. There is no obligation here, is there? No. You don't have to. I might not talk to you again if you don't, but there's no obligation. You are obligation and see the new house if you don't wish. Yeah, so the expression here is you are under no obligation. You are under no obligation to come and see the new house. You are under no obligation to come and see the new house if you don't wish. You know, I would want to go and see your new house, but hey, it's your life, your choices. Okay, number 3. You have seen the boss. You should have seen the boss. You should have seen the boss as soon as you arrived. You knew he wanted to see you. That would have been the correct thing to do. Really? IMO, in my opinion. I think it would have been a good idea. You supposed boss when you arrived. That's what you should have done. You were supposed Now, I think there's a couple of options here. You were supposed to see, I think, would be fine. You were supposed to see. You were supposed to see the boss when you arrived. Yeah, I think that's fine. I don't think... Maybe you were supposed to have seen the boss when you arrived. No, I think when you arrived at that moment, you should have seen the boss. You were supposed to see the boss when you arrived. Yeah, don't think there's any... That's what everyone supposed, everyone imagined, what everyone expected you to do. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. She is already married, and you knew. I wish you had told me. So what situation's this? You know, I was probably flirting with a woman, and you should have told me. that she was married. I had absolutely no idea she was married. There could have been a scandal. Might. You might. I wish you had told me. Eh? You might. She was married. Yeah, so this is like a colloquial expression, like, and we can use could here as well. And it means like, oh, God, it would have been better if you had done that. You might have told me she was married, I think. You might... Oops. You might have told me she was married. Look at the exclamation mark there at the end. You might have told me she was married. We say it in that kind of tone. It's almost ironic. You might have told me. That wouldn't have been a bad idea. Then I wouldn't have made myself look like such a scoundrel in front of all of the townsfolk. Anyway, number 5. I went in to work for an hour, even though I knew it was a holiday. I'm just that dedicated to my work. Like me, these are my Easter holidays, and I've been working for 2 hours today already. So, what is it? Art imitating life, life imitating art, or none of the above. The above. I went into work for an hour, even though I knew it was a holiday. I need not into work, but I did anyway. I don't think the length of time is important here. I think what's important is that it wasn't necessary for me to go into work. No, because it was a holiday. I need, and this is an expression that people get wrong quite a lot. Again, word order's quite complicated here. I need not have gone into work today. I need not have gone into work, but I did anyway. Yeah, I don't think we need to mention the amount of time or today, because gone into, no. And need not have to go together. I need not have gone into work today. Yeah, that's the only way you can do that sentence, I think. I'm not even going to check the answers. I'm so confident. This is going excellently well. The headmaster will give a prize to the top student of the year. The top student of the year, the headmaster will give an award. The awarded a prize by the headmaster. Well, it's just passive, isn't it? The top student of the year. Ooh, how many words is that? The top student of the year will be awarded. That's 8 words, so that's perfect, yeah. The top student of the year will be awarded. The top student of the year will be awarded. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's that? That should be a Y. The top student of the year will be awarded a prize by the headmaster. No problems. Number 7. Police arrested Johnson because they think he was involved in the robbery. Yeah. Have I got this on no molestar? No, I haven't. Oh, goodness. Somebody could ring me at any moment. Right. Police arrested Johnson because they think he was involved in the robbery. John was detained. Suspicion in the robbery. Whoa. Whoa, this is a difficult one. Just going to pause 1 second because I need to make sure that nobody calls me. Give me 1 second, I'll be back with you. And we're back. See how quickly you can do things now. What a time to be alive. Right, so police arrested Johnson because they think he was involved in the robbery. John was detained. There was suspicion that he was involved, so he was detained on suspicion oh dear, on suspicion of involvement. Johnson was detained on suspicion of involvement in the robbery. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all good. You know, I'm feeling fairly confident today. Yeah, I was detained on suspicion of involvement in the robbery. Yeah, no doubt about that one. Either. Number 8, last one. And I'm going to do one more exercise like this. You don't need to concern yourself with the new tax laws till October. You don't need to worry about them until October. The new tax laws affect... okay, so I think the expression here is the new tax laws don't come into effect until October. Oh, no, because it's important I'm talking about you. You don't need to concern yourself with the new tax laws till October. The new tax laws won't affect you till October, no? I will check them, actually. Won't affect you till October. I'm going to check the answers, just in case. Okay, so it says that number 3 is wrong. We're supposed to have seen. You were supposed to see that... Oh, but that's what I said. No, both were correct. So you were supposed to see the, or were supposed to have seen. Okay. Well, that seems like I think I got that correct then. I don't know what I did wrong there. Top student will be awarded. It says I got... That's what I wrote, isn't it? Okay. I'm very surprised about that. I'm not sure what I actually wrote. I must have made a spelling mistake. Number 7. On suspicion of being involved. On suspicion of involvement. That's what I wrote. On suspicion of involvement. But it says I got it wrong. Okay. Don't take effect until October. Yeah, that was the one I was doubting a little bit. Don't take effect. I think you can also say don't come into effect. I need to check that. But oh yeah, of course. Oh, I'm an idiot. Yeah, that would be affect, wouldn't it? Yeah. Don't affect you till October. That's very silly. That was a silly mistake, of course. But there you go. Affect and affect are often confused. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, I was thinking of an expression like come into effect or don't take effect. I'm pretty sure you can say don't come into effect till October as well. But yeah, obviously it can't be effect in the way I used it because I used it like affect with an A, no? So that was a stupid mistake. The other ones, I can't actually see what I've done wrong. I'm pretty sure that's what I wrote on all of them. On suspicion of involvement, yeah. Top student. Top student of the year will be... So of the year wasn't necessary, but okay. We're supposed to see... Oh, I didn't write the boss. Well, Yeah, okay, fair enough. I got it wrong, but, you know, I don't think I said it wrong, so... and if I was writing on anything that wasn't this tiny little keyboard on my phone, don't worry, I'd have got 100% here. Yeah, that last one's stupid. That was a stupid mistake. Anyway, pride still intact. I still feel competent. Let's do one more. Okay. So, number 1. She hasn't really recovered from losing her job in August. She still really hasn't got... she still hasn't really got being in August. She still hasn't really... She hasn't recovered. She hasn't... Yeah, it's very easy, that one. She hasn't got over being... being fired, I guess. Being fired or being dismissed, which is more formal, but I think they'd all be fine. From being let go, maybe, as well, is another option. I'm going to say being fired in August. Okay. Number 2. I'm afraid I believed his fake story completely. I regret to say that I... taken his fake story. Oh, yeah, okay, right. So this is an expression. When you fall for something, when you believe that something is true, you are taken in by it. It's a passive expression. So I regret to say that I was completely taken in. And I must remember not to forget any words here. It's because I can't really see everything so small on my phone. I regret to say that I was completely taken in by his fake story. Yeah, very good. This washing machine will give you years of service if you care for it properly. Properly after will give you years of service. Now, I think there should be a comma here. I think it should be properly looked after. This this washing machine will give you years of service. But they don't ask you to put commas ever. So, you know, I'm not going to put one. Properly looked after, this washing machine will give you years of service. Yeah, properly looked after, this washing machine will give you years of service. I would put a comma after looked after, no? But anyway. Could you help me tackle a problem with my son? Could you help me tackle a problem with my son? I'd be grateful for dealing a problem with my son. Now, this is a difficult one. I would be grateful for something. I would be grateful for your help, I think. Your help. And I think we would say, I would be grateful for your help in dealing with oh, Jesus. I can't write. Your problem in dealing. I'd be grateful for your help in dealing with a problem with my son. Yeah, I think that's the only possibility there that I can think of. Yeah. The news that the president had quit came as a great surprise to everyone. Ah, yeah, this one comes up quite a lot. Everyone aback, president quitting. Everyone was... Be careful not to treat it as plural. Everyone was taken aback by the president quitting. Yeah, I think a lot of people get this expression wrong. They write taken back. It's taken aback. Everyone was taken aback by the president quitting. They were taken by surprise. Taken aback, I think, is like an old adverb which means from behind now. I think. I'm not sure. Yeah. Do you mind if I observe you while you draw that sketch? Or while you sketch that drawing? Yeah, objection. We see this quite a lot. Do you observe you while you draw that sketch? Do you I think I would say, do you have any objection? If I observe you, no? Do you have any objection if I observe you while you draw that sketch? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's right. Janet has never passed any exams as far as I'm aware of. Blooming Janet. Janet? Damn it, Janet. To knowledge, no formal qualifications. Yeah, it's like saying as far as I know. To my knowledge, Janet has no formal qualifications. As far as I know, she never passed an exam. As far as I'm aware. None of us was expecting to have a test this morning. Haha, blue. This morning's test, blue, for everyone. Every one of us. This morning's test came out of the blue for every one of us this morning. I think I've written them all correctly. Let's check very quickly. It says I've got them wrong. Over being made redundant, that's ridiculous. In number one, it's being redundant and losing your job are two very different things. So it's interesting that they've brought that one up in number one. I would say being fired because she lost her job. We don't know if she was made redundant. For example, in the UK or the US, you don't make somebody redundant if they've been working there for 1 year. You make them redundant if they've been working there for many years, and you have to pay them a big settlement to basically finalise their contract, to make them essentially force them to leave. So no, that number one, the correct answer is not being made redundant. Just has nothing to do with losing your job. Very, very different. So no, I don't accept number one. Number two, I was taken in by. Okay, I was completely taken in by. I think that the adverb is important there. So again, I disagree with the correct answer in number two. I was completely taken in by. Number three, looked after. The comma, as I mentioned, this washing machine will. Yeah, so yeah, I didn't put the comma in. I didn't think that they normally ask you to put any kind of punctuation other than apostrophes. And apostrophes are usually, yeah, I mean, yeah, no. So that was a strange one there, but yeah, comma is correct. There's no doubt about that. 4 and 5 correct. Number 6. Have any objection if I think that's what I wrote, isn't it? Have any objection? Well, I'll check it, but I thought that's what I wrote. Do you have any objection if I observe you? Was it? No? Okay, we'll check. Number 7, actual answer. My knowledge. Again, okay, comma. Right, to my knowledge, comma. Janet has no formal education. I'm just going to check number 6, which is confusing me a bit. I don't know what happened there. Do you have any objection if I have any objection if I? What did I do wrong? Have any objection if I? Okay, they just want to make me look stupid on this website, so I might start boycotting it. No. Good website, ESL Lounge, but make sure that you understand why you've got the wrong answers. I would say that, because a lot of the time it's a bit dodgy. The correct answers are not really understandable, but a great website for practicing all the same. Anyway, we're finished for today. Goodbye.